And so on this website, you could download a lot of data sets, right? And they're available as a CSV file, which is basically a file that you can use Microsoft Excel or Google Sheets to open. So I basically downloaded a couple. And so here's one of the files that I downloaded recently here. What is going on, guys, and welcome back to another video. Now in this video we're gonna have an old school method that has always worked in the past, that is working right now, and that is gonna work in the future as well. And so this method is for every one of you who doesn't want to pay for traffic, who doesn't want to build a website, who basically wants all the things done already. And this is an excellent method to get started. This is an old school method. And this is a method that I use from time to time. I know I have a couple of friends that swear by this method. And so I'm going to show you the entire method so you can basically go out and start implementing this method. And this method, you don't need a website, you don't need experience, you don't need a Max Bounty account, you don't need a ClickBank account, you don't need a landing page, you pretty much don't need anything. You just have to put in a little bit of work, and you're gonna have very, very nice results. All right, so the first thing I want to show you is this website. This is called Datagov, and this is the home of the US government's open data. Okay, and so here you will find data, tools, and resources to conduct research, develop web and mobile applications, design data visualizations, and more. So this is a great website. It's a great initiative. It's basically a way to, show what the government is doing, what's happening with the U.S. government. And I'm sure there's a lot of other websites around the world for different governments and well. And so if you go in here, if you go to this website called labs.data.gov, and you go to a dashboard, it's basically a small business administration. And a small business administration in the United States is basically responsible for helping out small businesses, things like that. They basically deal with small businesses. And if you basically keep browsing around this website, you're going to stumble upon this data catalog, okay? And you can basically, it's called catalog.data.gov, and you can basically type something like new business, okay? And you're going to get data sets of new businesses that basically were open maybe yesterday, maybe last month, maybe last week, maybe, just very, very recently, a couple of weeks ago, maybe even a couple of months ago. That's still really good. And so on this website, you could download a lot of data sets, right? And they're available as a CSV file, which is basically a file that you can use Microsoft Excel or Google Sheets to open. So I basically downloaded a couple. And so here's one of the files that I downloaded recently here. And this is basically a list of businesses that was opened recently, okay? And so this is extremely valuable information because if a business was opened recently, you can sell them a lot of services, right? Businesses are the best places to sell services because they're a lot more likely to buy something that's gonna, get their business a lot more profitable than consumers, okay? And so this is a great, great strategy. And I'm gonna show you a couple of other tips and tricks, as well as a whole method of things that you can basically sell to these businesses in a second as well. And so we have a lot of these businesses, and basically we have Dean's Real Estate, right? We can basically copy this, and then we can go to another website called opencorporates.com, and we can basically search. So we can basically type Dean's Real Estate, and so all we have to do is basically copy and paste this in the search field here, and you should be able to find this company if it was opened in the United States, right? So we have Dean's Real Estate, and you're basically looking at certain listings here, and we have New Zealand, we have Ohio, we have Indiana, we have a lot of different places, okay? And so we have Ohio. This was opened 2016. It's a little bit older. So in that case, you want to basically go back to the list and you want to try something else. Now, another thing that you can do, obviously this is a really good approach. Another thing that you can do is you can basically go to Google and you can start Googling it, right? So basically I can type something like Dean's Real Estate. Now remember, this is a fairly generic name, so you kind of have to attach some more context to it, right? So if we go back to this data set, we are looking at data sets for, this is the address, right? So this is row 21. This is the address here, right? So this is Salem, Oregon, okay? And so if you add a little bit of context to it, so if you type something like Salem, Oregon, you're gonna find the right business, right? So sometimes you're gonna be able to find a business. Sometimes you won't. You just kind of have to keep doing it. And the fact is that you can't find a business, and you are able to find maybe their contact information. So for instance, we have their address. So I can basically even Google this and see if we can find the business using the address. If they don't have a website, then we can sell them a lot of offers. We can sell them offers where they're interested maybe building a website, maybe designing a website. There's a lot of interesting offers. Let me show you a very interesting example that I found. So I found a website for slc.gov, and this is actually Salt Lake City Finance. Salt Lake City is a city in Utah, in the western United States. And so this is actually based on the city government. This is a city government website. So it's a little bit different from data.gov, but still, this is a US government. This is a city government website where you can find new business licenses, right? So for instance, we have new business licenses last 12 months, okay? So we have all these months, and I'm going to have a link to this website in the description below if you're interested in kind of learning more about it, okay? And so what I did, I basically opened October 2020, and here's the list, right? New business applications for selected dates from October 1st to October 31st, right? In the United States, we have the month first and the day second, whereas in the rest of the world, pretty much they have the day first and the month second. So this is something to keep in mind. And I was basically browsing this, and these are all new business. Look at this, license issued 10/09/2020. 10/22/2020. This is brand new businesses that just started, right? And for a lot of these people, this is their first business. And so there's so many things that you can sell to them, which I'm going to show you in a second. So this business caught my attention. This Cafe Juniper LLC, located at 29 East, 400 South. They have a number, they have everything, right? So I basically went here and I typed it into Google. And I basically type Cafe Juniper LLC, Salt Lake City. And here's the location. And I can tell this is a brand new location because they only have 10 Google reviews. And if you click on the reviews, the oldest review is like 3 weeks ago, right? So we have 1 month ago, we have 2 weeks ago, a week ago, a month ago. And this is a brand new business. It's a brand new business. There's a lot of things that you can sell them. So an example, what would you sell them? Well, first of all, a design, right? You can sell a web design. So they actually have a page here, so we can open it up and I can show you what they look like. This is what they look like. So it's a very simple design. Obviously, you can do something better. You can sell them. Service called 99 Designs. So if you Google for 99 Designs, you're gonna find a great service. And this service, you can basically design logos, web, graphic design, and more. They actually have an affiliate program inside Max Bounty. So if I go into 99 Designs and I click, we have this design logo contest, right? And so they can basically go out and they can basically launch a design contest in 99 Designs, and we're gonna get $4 per lead for this particular commission. Obviously, if you go to 99 Designs, it's always worth your while. You might find an affiliate program that pays a lot more. So we have affiliates. There you go. So if you click on affiliates, earn money as an affiliate, how it works, etc., etc. You can read this. So associate affiliate, you can earn $60 commission for every new contest customer you refer, bring in more than 25 sales, etc., etc. So you can read the exact terms here. And basically, you can email them and say, hey, I noticed you started a new business and you have a great design, you have great coffee, but honestly, your design can use some work because I've seen other designs in your area for other coffee shops and they're a lot better. And you can even send them links, right? You want to do your research, right? Like I said, this is 100% free method. You don't need to spend a cent here, a cent. And this is not spam. This is called outreach. We're reaching out to people for business ideas. This is what businesses do, right? We're trying to help businesses to make more money, to generate more revenue, to get more customers, etc., etc. Now, what's another thing that you can sell a brand new coffee business? Okay, so take a look. Let me show you what I mean. So if I Google something like good coffee, So if I do something like good coffee shop or good coffee, actually, Google is helping me out in Salt Lake City. Are we gonna get this? We're gonna get an ad. We are gonna have this, but they're not. Are they the first result? Are they in these listings? Are they anywhere here? No, they're not, because they're a brand new service. They're a brand new business. And in that case, you can do something called SEO optimization for local businesses, okay? And so in that case, you can offer them a service like that. And all you really have to do is go on SEO Clerks and buy this service. So I can basically search for SEO local, and we will find people that are offering these kinds of services. And they don't even need to be in Salt Lake City. They can be in other places. They could be elsewhere. So take a look at this one. I will do 30 local SEO citations for local businesses. We have a lot. I will create 4,000 Google point map citations. I will do Google My Business. Actually, that's what I was thinking about. It's Google My Business, which is something you kind of have to work with, right? And you can basically sell them these services, and then you can, go right out and basically outsource them on a site like this. You can also use Fiverr. So for instance, you have Google My Business. You can do that. We're going to type that. And if you type that, you're going to have services, right? 70 reviews, 50 reviews, 38, 288 reviews, right? And this is exactly what a new physical business needs. It needs this optimization with Google My Business. It's called GMB. And so you can kind of Google it. You can learn more about it. So this guy is saying, I will catapult your Google rankings with my SEO authority links. He has over 1,000 reviews, 4.9. So you can basically shop around. But you have to understand, right? New businesses are hungry for resources. They're hungry for, people helping them out. So what's a couple of things that you can do, right? You can sell them a service that basically helps them to kind of have a real website where people can order on the website, place an order, pay for the coffee, pay for whatever product they're selling. Maybe it's sandwiches or other things that people actually, order with coffee. You can do that so they can place an order. You can sell them web design, right? As an affiliate or directly. You can sell them search engine optimization services. There's a lot of things that you can do. And this really is going to depend on the kind of business, right? This is a coffee shop, so we're obviously going to be offering them Google My Business. We're going to be offering them some kind of local SEO, local SEO optimization, that kind of thing. But we have Skin Focus Studio. We have, maybe if there is going to be a gym, right? A gym, we can sell them products like Class Pass. You can basically Google for this service called Class Pass. And this is basically a virtual class. We can have Class Pass. Fitness studios and classes, free trial, right? It provides access to different fitness classes such as yoga. And this is basically a situation where a physical gym can create classes that are virtual. So people can basically go out and they can sign up without physically going to the gym. So it's really going to depend on the type of business. But the most important thing is that you can get this data absolutely for free. Look at this. This has 4 pages, so we can basically scroll around and find new businesses. This was just launched recently, October 30th, a couple of weeks ago, Utah Sober Transportation LLC. And these people, a lot of them launching these physical businesses, they don't have much experience with online stuff. Maybe they have some experience, but a lot of them are not going to have a lot of experience. And therefore, you can basically go out and you can sell them so many products, so many ideas. You can sell them Bluehost hosting. You can sell them build an online store using Shopify or BigCommerce. You can sell them web design. You can sell them something specific to their specific niche, right? It really doesn't matter what you sell them. The hard part is the data. Remember, the money is in the data. That's why you run Facebook ads, to get the data to see where the conversions are going to happen. Here, we're getting the data for free, but you have to do a little bit of work, right? So I'm going to have the links to these sites that I discovered in the description so you can get started right away. And while this is in Salt Lake City, Utah, you don't really have to physically be there. You can be in India. You can be in Pakistan. You can be in Australia. You can be in Argentina. You can be all over the world. Doesn't really matter. But if you speak English, if you can communicate with the business owners, with the managers, then you can make it happen. All right, guys. So this is the method I wanted to show you guys today. It works with affiliate marketing. You can also do outsourcing, e-service outsourcing. Doesn't really matter. The point is we have this data and you can go out and contact them if that's what you want to do. All right, guys. So this is the method I wanted to show you. If you enjoyed this method, subscribe to this channel. I'm going to have a lot more ideas that don't require money, without a website, without a landing page, without anything, just a little bit of work. Not even a lot of work, just a little bit of work. And you can actually make money without investing any money. All right, guys. So once again, thank you so much for watching this video, and I will see you in the next